Hello, right here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan, and since last episode, I went and finished up the sunflowers. Thought I had finished up the soybeans here. We'll get to that here in just a second. And I was planning on starting field work here this episode. I mean, we probably still will start some field work, by the way, but we do have a little bit more harvesting we need to do yet. Some of you folks may have noticed I missed a field here. Like I said, thought I had all the harvesting done. I mean, you know, sunflowers are done over here, corn's done there, soybeans are done here. Yeah, well, that's right. We also own field 23 down. I completely forgot about that field, that one. So yeah, we need to go harvest that here a minute yet till we'll get the combine going on that. In fact, it's probably, I bet the combine can harvest that entire field and have room left over. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see once that one. But anyway, we'll get the John Deere X9 fired to back up here. We'll head across the road here a minute, get the combine going on that. And then, like I was saying, we're also probably going to start on some field work here. Speaking of field work, by the way, I think I found something we can do with the Kubota tractor here. I was kind of asking that last episode. I mean, okay, cool. When we got the Kubota DLC, like, what am I supposed to do with those size tractors, right? They're too small. But at least for our operation here at the moment, anyway, one. There's not much we have that I think will take like a 200 horsepower tractor. And that's like the biggest one, too, that one. So, you know, it doesn't get any bigger than that one. Okay, in this field, I think, dude, we did something different on this field, too, didn't we? I don't remember what we all did. pH value is perfect. Nitrogen is perfect. Well, in that case, it shouldn't get any better than that, right? I don't remember what we did with this field here again. I know we planted it, but seems like I did something different on this field. What are we looking at here as far as, wow. Okay, score. Actually, score on field 22 is even worse yet. It's probably because we haven't done anything with 22. I mean, 22 is just, we bought it and we put stuff down on it, right? Some of the rest of the fields haven't, like this field here, 100. Hey, looking really good on that one. 100 on that one. 99 on that one. 88 on this one. Apparently, is that, I forget which one the top one, nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen is not so good on that field, apparently. Okay, yep. 75 on that one. And what is that again? Tillage and weed control, not so good. I don't know. Yeah, rather interesting. I mean, rather interested. Well, that being said, we don't have too bad of an environmental score. I mean, 87, I mean, that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm just going to throw a hired worker on this for now, one. I already got all the grain carts and trucks unloaded and taken care of and put away already, so we might have to get one of them back out yet. We'll have to see once here. Had all the combines, you know, parked up by the house here as well. Just, you know, hey, we're done harvesting, right? Oh, well, guess not. Okay, so let's go maybe start over on this side of the map here. I know if we go to our, let's see, not the yield. Actually, speaking of yield, let's maybe take a quick look at that. Yield here. Yeah, I know the potato field there didn't yield like probably quite what it should have. Although, I guess if we look at the colors, it's not, yeah, it's about the same colors as this one, I guess, isn't it? What I find interesting, though, I mean, if you look at field 10 here, field 10 has some variability in it when it comes to the colors versus field 13 here, just like solid. That is rather interesting. Looks like field 21 yielded really good here, though. All, you know, 125? Yep, all 125 and 100? On 100, pretty much. So, yeah, that's looking really good there, everyone. Really good. Not going to complain about that. Anyway, what I was actually going for here was the nitrogen and, in particular, the pH. So, yeah, looks like we need to lime, let's see, field 9 and field 10, I think, for sure. And everyone, we'll have to probably actually, like, go out there and take a look at it to know for sure. Because just looking at that screen, I mean, I can't really tell, like, does it actually need it? Just from what I remember, I'm pretty sure it does. And actually, you know what? I should be able to back tab here. There we go. And that'll take us right to the Kubota tractor here. And like I was saying, I think that's one job this tractor could probably do. We could pull our lime spreader with it. Got her all outfitted with some nice duals there. Although, one thing I did notice, Evan, yeah, those hideous atrocities on the front clamp on duals. Really? I have to say, that is quite the exhaust off the side of this tractor here. Oh my. Make sure no one's coming. Well, I have to say it looks fairly nice inside this cab here. It even has a buddy seat in it. At least when it comes to Kubota tractors, I am definitely not familiar with the larger Kubota tractors at all. The only ones I've ever really seen have been the smaller ones. And I think I've said this before in the video, when it comes to like the Kubota tractors, you just don't see much for Kubota tractors out in like the actual farming community, right, everyone? Yeah, lots and lots of people have their Kubota tractors, you know, for doing around the yard type work and around the house, and you know, maybe some small stuff around the farm, that type of thing. Or if maybe you got some farmer, well, and I put farmers in quote there. You got someone that's maybe just growing, you know, a little bit here and there. Maybe have a couple cows or something like that. And let's see, pH value. The pH actually is okay here. Okay, well, I know we had a field that was not okay. Was it this one over here, maybe? pH value is good. Okay, where was the field that was bad? We had a field that was bad, and when I was harvesting, it was showing it's not so good. Well, now I'm confused. pH value is good. pH value is okay. Okay, that's interesting. It dropped down. Now it's good again. That's kind of weird. That's maybe parts of this field bad here. Back down to being pH. Well, it's still okay yet. See if we get up to this oranger section up here. Actually, no, if I open up the map, that's right, I have to be in the spreader, then it would probably show it to me. pH value is bad. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if it's really worth doing the field for that little section, is it? I don't know. You know what? We got it hooked up on. Why don't we? Might as well. And I could have swore when we had a field that had bad lime on it. I thought I noticed when we were harvesting, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Well, let me just get Courseplay going on this job here. See how well it does. Okay, Courseplay, you are up. So no course, let's get a course loaded here. 60 feet, multiple tools, just one. Headlands, oh, I don't know, probably like 2 or 3 headlands should be pretty good. And if we do sharp, let's see what that'll get us here, generate that course. And I'm gonna want first waypoint. Getting turned around here, lined up for the starting. We fold it out yet? We are not. It's going to fold out. I don't think Courseplay will fold it back in for us, although you never know sometimes with Courseplay, right? Like you do all the work to get it ready, fold it out, have it ready to go, turned on. As soon as you hit that start button, when the Courseplay just shuts it down, folds it up, drives like 5 feet, and then it does like, okay, now we're going to fold back out, turn on. Like, really, Courseplay? Okay, there we go. And like I said, I think that's a job here the Kubota can handle. And speaking of job, by the way, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to cancel. I want to. Oh, that's right. We've got to go here. There we go. Just happened to think of something. I won. 6. Oh, okay. We're good on repair. Just happened to think of that, and I should go check the repair on the combine there, because otherwise, yeah, we'll be losing crop again. Try to avoid that if we can help it. As much as possible, anyway, right? Okay, well, we got a hired worker going on that one. Let's get our next hired worker going here over on our potato field. And actually, this field needs to be plowed, right? Let's see, turn off the weeds. Yes, it does. Oh, actually, you know what? Field 13 and 12 both need to be plowed. I might just move the plow over to the other side of the field here. Then when he's plowing, he should just continue on to field 12, I would think. Nope, he was already on. Whoops. As far as plows go, I mean, I really like this plow. However, it's not super hired worker friendly, unfortunately. So that's kind of the downside of it. As long as we start from one end and just let him kind of do his thing, everyone, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, like I said, we're just going to throw a hired worker on him and let him go. Oh, you know what? Actually, just happened to think of something, everyone. Speaking of fields here, this field over here was a cornfield. We can go ahead and run the mulcher across that. I think I mentioned I was going to do that. And that might be a perfect opportunity, everyone, for us to try out one of the other Kubota tractors here, because I think the Kubota tractor can handle that little mulcher, right? How much horsepower do we need for that mulcher? Let's go check that out here a minute. Power harrows, mowers. Where's our mulchers at? Plows. Okay, why am I missing the mulchers here? There they are. I was looking for a red one. That's right. Okay, that needs 130 horsepower. Let's see one so we can go find for a Kubota tractor that's 100 and some horsepower here. A little bit further. Kubota. So that goes up to 141. That goes up to 168. And this is, of course, the one we have at the moment. So, oh, let's see what's here. That one goes up to 106 horsepower. 141. That is the M6. So we got the M6, M7, and M8. Okay, kind of just like some of the other tractor manufacturers, Evan. Seems like they all have their 6 series, 7 series, 8 series. I guess, you know, no 9 series yet for Kubota. Well, if they do have it, maybe it's just not in the game. Again, I'm not particularly familiar with Kubota, although as far as I know, someone can correct me if I'm wrong on this. I believe this one here is their largest tractor, right around that 200 horsepower mark to my knowledge. So, if we go, should we go M6 or M7? I'm kind of leaning towards the M7. Let's go M7. Throw some duals on the back. It's got those rubbish clamp-ons again. Oh, well. Warning signs. No. Yeah, let's take that nonsense off as well. Front weight. We'll just throw some weights up front. Front loader attacher. Sure, let's put a front loader attacher on this one. To be honest, I don't think we'll probably ever use it, but we'll have it there if we want it. Let's bump that up to the 148 horsepower. GPS, yes, of course. Nah, we'll leave that off, I guess. I don't think, to be honest, we'll ever probably use that on this tractor. The one thing I did notice, Evan, all these tractors do have the, the whole European rubbish hitch system on the back. Yeah, oh well. No American hitch options there, right? Okay, Massey Ferguson, you just got demoted to Kubota. And we should just back tab there. There we go. If we take a look at this tractor, looks like about the same, Evan. Okay, the headliner's definitely a little bit different. Seems like you sit up a lot higher in this tractor or something. I don't know. It just looks different, maybe. Looks like the controls are about the same. Oh, there's our heating and radio and stuff like that down there. I was going to say, where is it even? They put it down there on this tractor. I think they would keep them up in about the same spot here between these two tractors, but I guess not. I notice we've got a heated windshield on the back here on this one. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and close Courseplay there. That'll take care of all those extra lines we're seeing. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Courseplay, maybe I should just put this actually on Courseplay. That'd probably be the best idea there. Actually, make sure it gets the field done. I don't think we got to worry about the plow catching up. I don't think. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, if the plow does catch up, and I have to stop the plow, good luck getting that hired worker going again, everyone. For those of you who use that plow or any plow similar to it, you'll know what I'm talking about there. That plow, everyone, has like a cultivating section in front of it. It really shouldn't have that, in my opinion. It's just coulters. They just cut the soil. They don't really do any, like, tillage, per se. But the way the mod author set it up, they set it up so it actually does tillage, cultivates in the front. And the problem with that, everyone, is the hired worker then goes back over work he's already done because he's, cultivating. This is a plowed section, so let's cultivate it. But But then, of course, it's plowing right back behind it, and it's just an absolute mess. I'm an absolute mess. Okay, course 18 feet, huh? Well, do like 4 headlands. That should be pretty good. Speaking of mulchers, anyone know of any good mulchers? Actually, you know what? Good mulchers, that one. I just happen to think of something here. Let this, oh, this is going to generate for this whole field, isn't it? Well, poop. Yeah, they're so close together. Well, okay, never mind. We'll just throw hard worker on it. I was going to say, as far as good mulchers go, at least I was planning on mulching this. Let's take a quick look here. I think, is it going to be under mowers? Possibly under mowers. Okay, possibly not under mowers. Oh, it's not going to be under mulchers, is it? I wouldn't think so. Nope. Pretty sure it's John Deere brand. So if I go to the John Deere brand here, and you folks can probably already guess what I'm looking for. We need the John Deere brand. So J's, K's, there we go. John Deere. Which is probably going to be one of the larger categories I have in the game here. Can't imagine why, right, everyone? Oh, yes. What is that? I think that's weights for something. I think. I could be wrong. Ooh, we got a nice John Deere 2680 high performance disc. Oh, yes. Now we're talking, everyone. Plow. I probably should look through this category more often just to see what's what I have and what I haven't used yet, right? Sprayers, combines, more combines. Small tractor, planter, headers, some more tractors, mower. At least I think that's a mower, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Just a little mower, if I remember correctly. More tractors, balers. Well, everyone, maybe I don't have it. Cultivator, more tractors, tanks that go on the 8RX. Might be fun to try those sometime. And that sprayer. Okay, nope. I was looking for it, but I thought I had the John Deere mower, I thought. In fact, I thought I had a couple of mowers. I'm not sure, everyone, where they are. I don't rightly know. What other categories would they be under? Besides mowers. Tedders, balers, miscellaneous, maybe? Levelers, dollies, miscellaneous. Let's check miscellaneous here real quick. Nope, I don't see anything, everyone. Oh, well. I guess the mulcher we're going to use then. Speaking of mulcher, by the way, it looks like he did turn around the right way. I was a little bit concerned about that, which way he would turn around, but he turned around the way I was hoping for, so excellent. We'll leave him to that. Speaking of leaving him to that, let's go check and see what's how the combine over here is doing. As I suspect, when he finished the entire... Nope, that's wrong screen, Randy. There we go. One of these days, I'll figure this out. Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? Like I said, everyone, we fit the entire field with room to spare in the combine. Not too shabby, if you ask me. How would we yield on the field here? Yeah, well, pretty standard, I would say. Nothing particularly spectacular. Nothing wrong, though, either. Oh, we have crops sitting out, or not crops, I'm sorry, products sitting out here. I thought I have everything. I better go check our factories, Evan. Yeah, because I got crops sitting there too. I thought I had everything set to sell. Maybe I do not. I better look into this, Evan. Whoops, I might have some of the... I wonder if some of the new stuff I got going on, I probably forgot to set it to sell it. And it's probably storing it. That's probably what happened. Oh, well. We'll go fix that here in a minute. As far as what's actually sitting there, I'm not entirely sure where I would go sell it at. I don't know if any of our current sell points take it, or if we have to do something similar to like we did for the other chip factory. Remember, we got to put down our own special sell point for it. Ooh, we're going to fit through? Just barely. We're just going to drive over the pit here, and dump straight in. Like I said, I've got all the grain carts and trucks kind of sort of put away here already. Okay, well, that's unloading. Let's go check our factories, shall we? Probably explain why we're maybe not getting quite as much money as I thought we should, too, because it seems like the money. So that one's set to selling. That one's distributing. Yep, good. Speaking of oil, by the way, looking good there. Not too shabby there. Not the greatest there. Wonder if we just buy. Not cheap, but not too expensive, though, either. Bump that up a little bit. Let's see, you are set to distributing. And these are... Wait, yeah, that's distributing. Okay, that's right for that one. Okay. So selling, here's our problem, Evan. So we need to make sure we set everything to selling. We'll just change everything here. I forget exactly, oh, that's distributing. That's interesting. Potato salad. I know we're not making any potato salad. Crackers. Okay, there we go. Doesn't look like that affected anything too much here. We got a few thousand liters there. Apparently this must hold quite a bit then too, Evan. Yeah, that's 5,818 liters of popcorn in there. Okay, plus whatever's already out on the pad there as well. You're set to selling. Well, again, we're just going to change them all. Okay, there we go. Everything is now set to selling. We got quite a few French fries in that one. 10,000 liters of French fries. Anyone need French fries? Okay. Yeah, missed that one the first time around. Oh well. And then oil. Yeah, I'm thinking I probably should put down another oil factory at some point. We'll see once maybe this episode we'll do that. Actually, no. Well, yeah, we'll just keep going this way, I guess. We'll just pull in forward. Parker by the house, everyone. Nope, if we get through here again anyway. There we go. Okay, we'll leave that right there. Turn that off. We should be all set. And let's go see how the rest of our hired workers are looking here. Back to that. So plow is rolling. Looks like he's doing pretty good. Yeah, it shows out when he misses just a little bit at the end there. Again, that cultivating. Really, to be honest, it probably should be taken off there. It should just be straight up plowing. Just don't bother with the cultivating part again. Those aren't discs up front. I mean, they're coulters, and they're designed to cut. Same as on like a regular moldboard plow. But if you look at a moldboard plow, I think the moldboard plows in the game have those, don't they? These do not. Okay, do any of the moldboard plows have it? This one kind of sort of does, Evan, although I'm not sure what the thing there is. It looks like something for depth, maybe. But yeah, this is essentially, Evan, on some of the plows, the moldboard plows like this, Evan, they have a coulter that runs in front of the plow itself and cuts the soil. Yeah, okay, so this one has one. I'm not entirely sure why just the rear one has one. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the whole European moldboard plowing nonsense. It's, yeah, quite antiquated at this point, to be honest. So I'm not sure why it's that way. Design standard. Oh, that one has the Paco-Mat on it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's no coulters on any of the moldboard plows in the game, are they? Are there? Interesting. Now, how are we looking over here on the lineman? How are we doing as far as missing spots, by the way? I tried, as you folks noticed when I set that up, and I tried the sharp corner option there. Yeah, it looks like he's actually looking pretty good. I haven't seen anything missing yet. There might be a couple little spots here and there. Yeah, not too bad, though. Normally, when it comes to the corners there, a lot of times, yeah, the corners, they just, they do not look good, right? With Courseplay likes to miss a lot. Well, before I forget, I think we should probably go through and clear our yield maps here. I don't think there's any reason to keep those. Just clear those. That way we can see what the new yield maps will be next year. Speaking of next year, kind of at this point, I'm planning on next year in game time, probably being the last year we're going to play on this map, most likely, Evan. And then we'll be hopefully looking for a new map. That's my plan at this point. So it'll probably still be another couple of weeks worth of episodes on this map, Evan, depending on how long it takes us, to finish up fall tillage here and get on to, spring planting and harvesting and all that fun stuff. But yeah, once we get through that, Evan, like I said, I think we're probably gonna wrap it up for this map. It's been a really fun map. I'm really enjoying this map. Hope you folks are as well here. It just feels kind of like home, right, Evan? A very homey feeling map, at least for me, because, again, for those who don't know, from Michigan, so anyhow, let's see what's here. What fields need what? Actually, I need to go back to this one here. So those fields need to be plowed. No other fields need to be plowed, really? Those are the only 2 fields that need to be plowed, I guess. Well, great, cool. I mean, I know 11 needs a little bit here and there, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Field 10, oh, that's right. Field 10, we did that one already. So that field's actually all set. You know what I might do? I want to maybe grab our high-speed disc. Actually, we have a couple options here. We got both the high-speed disc and the big cultivator. Oh, what tractor do we want to pull that with? We've got the T9 and... Actually, you know what? Really just probably the T9 is really the only big tractor we have. I guess the T9 is what it is. Oh boy, it means I gotta drive a blue tractor, everyone. Never live the shame down. Oh, come on now. There we go. Almost had it. There we go, finally. Okay, now I'm going to turn Courseplay back off here in a minute so we don't see those lines showing up. I don't know why Courseplay shows those lines sometimes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't quite get that one. Anyway, I think we're going to head across the road here. Let's start with the sunflower fields here. The soybean field, I'll probably see once maybe we'll just like no-till that one because, hey, it's soybeans, right? Then the sunflower field, Evan. Seems like, you know, real life, everyone, you'd probably want to run like a high-speed disc or something across that just to chop it all up, right? At least that's my thoughts anyway. I am definitely no sunflower harvester, if that is such a thing anyway, by any means. Okay, get some GPS going here, because, hey, we can do a little work ourselves, right? A little work never hurt anybody. Who am I kidding? Of course it did. And being that we didn't do any, like, sort of primary tillage to this field, we're going to see the mulched tillage on it. Actually, no, speaking of mulching, I guess we could mulch these fields too, couldn't we? That actually might be a good idea. Should we do that, everyone? Yeah, we already started on this field. Maybe when the mulcher finishes with the cornfield, then I'll bring the mulcher over to the big sunflower field. We'll try to remember to mulch that one. It does increase the yield a little bit, everyone, so, is it worth it? Probably not, to be honest, but... Okay, real quick, it's almost time to... Actually, you know what? It is kind of time to wrap it up. I was going to say read some comments here a minute. You know what? Let's see if it'll load up real quick. Maybe we can read a comment or two, and then we better wrap it up here for this episode here, everyone. While the iPad loads up here a minute. I feel like Courseplay's doing a nice job over here. I'm happy about that. Hatcho saying, yeah, now we have the blue team, but that's not as bad as a red header on a green harvester. Ooh, that's a good point there, Hatcho. That's a good point. We have a New Holland where I live, not many. Almost every farmer runs John Deere, some Case. But what is interesting is there's more Fendt than Case. Now that is interesting there, Hatcho, that you have more Fendt than Case. For those, you know, at least around where I live, I mean, it's definitely John Deere. John Deere is definitely like the big one around here. And then Case is probably going to be second if I had to guess. You don't see much for New Holland. There's a few here and there. You definitely don't see much as far as like any of the foreign brands around here really either. You know, the Fence and that type of thing. Just, yeah, it's primarily John Deere and Case. Some New Holland. Let's see, Joe was saying Menards is having a 4th of July sale on their paint. You should paint your baseboards. Joe apparently does not like my baseboards in my office here, everyone. For those of you who haven't seen my office, I've got, I don't know what color green I would call that. I tried to kind of go for like a forest green, everyone. I don't think I quite got there, but it's green baseboards with kind of tan carpet. Apparently, I was told that really doesn't go. Well, too bad. I like it. So, with gray walls, by the way. Yep, gray walls. So, anyway, I think with that, we better wrap this episode up here. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.